Hello friends, how are you doing? It's time for Monday Motivation. I've got several things lined out today that I need to do. Very first thing, it's time for me to wash a load of towels. So I've got my load of towels, very small load. Got my load of towels. I'll throw a couple more things in with this as well, but I'm gonna get this started. I changed out the towels in Spencer's bathroom. So he's got fresh towels in there, so I've already put those up. I have paperwork that I needed to shred probably 2 months ago. I probably showed it to you guys 2 months ago. It's gotten larger, so I'm going to shred this today. That will be part of the Monday Motivation video. Now, I've got my Flylady cloth. I haven't dampened it yet, but this window behind me, Mila's sitting in one of the windows. It may scare her if I go out there, but I've got my handy step stool. But I'm just gonna go outside and do that top part. And like I said, Mila's sitting in that one window. Mila's still having eye issues. Long story. She's a beautiful cat. The eye specialist, who I think is a little crazy, and it may be serious. Maybe she's, I never know for sure. She knows what she's talking about, and that's crazy. But the last time I was in there, she said, "Well, I think that we should just remove Mila's eye," and I was like, "What? Remove Mila's eye?" Listen, Mila is a beautiful cat. If her eye really needs to be removed for her health, that's fine. But just the fact that she thinks she sees something she's not sure of, I'm like, really? Only problem is, see, there's like no other eye specialist around here. The closest one would probably be about, I'm not sure, 3 or 4 hours away. I'm not sure I want to haul Mila that far. She's pretty good in the car, but you know, do I really want to haul her that far to have another specialist look at her? I'm not too sure about that. So Spencer wants our regular vet just to look at her. He's not an eye specialist. He has treated many cats, and he's done surgery. I feel sure if he feels like she needs to have surgery that he can do it. I'm not sure he's gonna, I don't know. He already asked me last time I was there, he was like, "Why are you still seeing the specialist?" God, every time I go, there's something else wrong. That's why. So I said, "Well, because now she has glaucoma in the good eye." And he's like, "Oh, I can test that here." I was like, "Oh, great. Well, I'll just go to the eye specialist one more time." Well, then guess what? "Oh, I think we should remove her eye." And so I was like stunned, completely stunned. And I was like, no. I mean, we might do that, but not right this second. So when I said no, she's like, "Oh, okay. We'll come back in 3 months then." So I'm like, okay. So anyway. Okay, I've got my Swiffer duster. I don't usually use this. Nothing against it. They're just expensive. I do have stock. I don't have stock in the company. I have a stock pile of them, so I could use it. But what I'm gonna do, I think I am gonna use it today, because this fan, we've had this fan up over a year, and maybe a year and a half. I'm not sure. It's been up a long time, and I've never dusted it. So I've got this. Only thing is, it's not, because this is 12-foot ceilings. It's not reaching all the way up. I've got to get a ladder in here. So what I thought I would do first is just dust the room with the Swiffer duster, because once I get it up there, since it's never been dusted, it's going to be dirty and unusable. So I'm just going to dust this room with that on the short thing first, and then at the end I'm going to get the ladder out and dust that. So I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do today. It's actually Sunday, and so it's getting dark. That's if it looks dark out, that's why. I'm gonna go ahead and clean those windows first, because it's dark outside. So getting dark. Let me just run out there real quick. Okay, I'm gonna run outside. I think you can probably see me out there, but it is getting dark. But I'm just gonna leave the camera inside because it's noisy outside because of all the cars. I'm just gonna run outside and do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and climb up there and dust the blinds with this. I've done this recently, but why not while we're in here? Hey, success. It's not even dirty. All right, I'm gonna do this one. I can't remember when I did this, but I did it on a video, and it really was not, it was a few weeks ago, but this house is not that dusty. One of the things I love about this house is it just is not that dusty, and we don't have central, we just have these window units, and I honestly think that makes it better. Still looking good. still looking pretty good. I have a turtle collection in case you're wondering what I'm dusting. Oh, I just found a dead spider on that one. Sorry, little spider, knocked him off. The little vacuum can get him, I guess. Okay, found the liaison out, that's why this is sitting here. Okay, that's it for the dusting. So, but, okay, so you can see, I just dusted, you can see it's a little bit dirty. I just dusted, I think it might have been a week ago. Anyway, I'm going to get the ladder, put this thing on the longer pole, and dust that fan, so. I'm starting to wonder if I've dusted this at some point. It's just not that. Maybe I dusted it recently. I don't remember doing it. If you remember me doing it on a video, let me know. I really don't remember doing it, but I might have. But that makes my neck hurt. To look up like that makes my neck hurt. So anyway, I'm done with that. That's why I don't clean them very often. So the next thing I need to do is get the little robot and show you. I want to show you my new D-Bot, because we've always had Roombas. My mom had a Roomba that ran forever, and then she got a Shark. The Shark ran for a good long time, and then I think the battery ran down. We never have quite figured out what's wrong. Some days it runs, some days it doesn't, but she really doesn't need it because I clean her house every week, so I don't think she's going to replace it. But I got this cute little D-Bot, so let me go get it and show you. I really like it. Okay, this is the D-Bot. I love this. It is so cute. So it is white instead of black. My Roombas have always been black. I didn't really care what color it was. But this right here is the dust cup. You stick your finger right here and pull this out. Now I have emptied it today, so I'll just show you. I use this pretty much every day because of the cats. I hardly ever vacuum my own house. I do it some, but most of you know I clean houses for a living. I've been vacuuming and mopping people's houses for now 25 years, so some days I don't really want to do my own. In fact, most days I don't want to do my own. So I use usually Roombas, but now I've got D-Bot. So it's a little bit dirty when I banged it off into the trash can, but it's still got a little hair on it, but really I should have banged it just a little bit better. But you can see I have cleaned it today. You can actually rinse this off. There's one piece on here, and it's at the back that you cannot. They tell you not to rinse this off. They tell you this. There's two pieces at the back. I just opened this little thing at the back. There's two pieces. You can see it's already pretty dirty. I haven't had this for a few weeks, so it's very dirty already. So you're just supposed to like tap this, go outside and tap it off. And then it also has this little thing that you can wash. You can see it needs to be washed. I've only washed it off once. So anyway, but you can, except for this thing, you can apparently rinse off this entire little compartment. So I haven't done that yet. So that's what it looks like in there. Oh, I was going to show you how to get that. You also need to clean the brushes off occasionally. So this is the brush. And see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah. So that comes off. And then you can take the brush out. And I drop a lot of hair, so it's got some hair stuck to it. So I'll just take it off, get the hair off the ends. There'll be cat hair on, there's some cat hair on the ends. I don't know if you can see it, but a little bit. And then you just get that off of there, and then you stick it back. If I can see what I'm doing. So you just press on these little tabs to open it, and then put it back on there and shut it. And then I'll usually, because the way the Roomba was, I would just roll these to see if there's any dust that needs to come off. That looks fine. You can actually pull these wheels off. There's two of them. Hang on. Roomba only has one. This and Shark both have two. I think Shark has two. So that has a little hair stuck to it, but you just pull it off, get the hair taken off of it. Get, if there's hair on that little, see where it used to be. If there's hair there, you get that off. And then it's very easy to deal with. I'll just put it back on. And then they give you a little tool. It just snaps back into place. I can't really show you with one hand because it won't come off, but you can just like take two hands and pull that up and it'll come off. And then there's a little tool that you clean the gunk around this wheel. And then if it won't park itself back on its charger, then if you rub this off or wash it off, like I'll get like a damp paper towel and rinse it off. I haven't had trouble with this one yet, but my Roomba's had a terrible time getting them to park. So when this one runs out of juice, it goes apart. When it's about to run out, the batteries run down, it goes and parks itself to charge. So what I usually do, I don't schedule mine because I've got so many cats and even the dog, prone to throwing up. The dog doesn't much, but occasionally. And I don't want this running through throw up or poop, so I always take a look around. I've already been in here. I've been around the whole room, so I already know this room is fine. So I can just go ahead and put it down. And then I shut doors and let it do its thing. And this is very quiet. This is much quieter than Roomba. When I first got it, the pets were scared of it, which is weird because we've had Roombas forever, but this was different, I guess. but it is so much quieter. I didn't know why they were, you know, running from it, but they're over it now, so they've moved on. So just, I guess, just being new. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down and let it do its thing. That's this little victory song. And then I'm gonna shut the doors. I've got to shred the papers, and then I will show you how much shredding has gone out. Actually, I mentioned it's Sunday. Monday is our trash day, so I wanted to go ahead and make this video so I can upload it. Also, shred this paper so I get it into the trash. Okay, I finished my shredding. Actually, I had to quit, but this is most of it. The shredder was starting to get hot. One thing I've learned about the shredder is you don't continue on once the shredder gets hot, or you will burn it up and you'll have to buy a new one. So I just did 2 big bags, or like Walmart type bags, and stuff's falling out. I've got to pick this up. The robot, the D-Bot, finished. I actually had it in 2 rooms, the bedroom and the room right next to it, and so it did all of that. And it didn't even quit. I finally just docked it because I'm ready to go to bed. So I hope that this has helped you in some way get motivated to do something on a Monday or any other day of the week that you might be watching. And we'll see you next time right here on Diana Simplifies.